do it. So I'm going to give a quick shout out to the sponsors. So Fight Aesthetic. If you use code bjjlifestyle on fightaesthetic.asia, you'll get 10% off all products except from the Legacy Gi. And we also sell aesthetic goods in Thailand now, free shipping. If you just check out Fight Aesthetic TH on IG, you can find some gis there. And also a quick shout out to Staline.food. These guys provide some amazing ready-made high-protein meals and drinks and protein powder as well. So thanks to Staline.food.
So this episode, what number is this episode now? 14, 15, 16. This is probably going to end up being episode number 17, I think, of the podcast. This time around, I've been lucky enough to have two ADCC competitors joining us. They run a camp called the Leglock camp, and they came to Asia for the first time in January to Phuket Grappling Academy. And they're back now doing one at Bangkok MMA and Muay Thai. They stopped by to Bangkok to do a quick seminar at Arete. And they're just going to be flying off to Samui this evening to do another Leglock seminar over at Super Pro Samui with our good friend Iago. So yeah, Kamil, Mateusz, thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you for inviting us.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. So what made you both start jiu-jitsu, and what age were you?
You
Should I
first.
start?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a funny story because I wanted to go to a Muay Thai class, to be honest, and we kind of like mess up the hour. And we came for BJJ class. So the Muay Thai class was already finished. And we saw some guys just like doing some takedowns, choking each other. And we were like, okay, we got some stuff. We can try that jiu-jitsu stuff, you know? And I think I fell in love after the first class. I remember they showed me like side control, and I went there with one of my friends. And I was able to hold him in the side control in my first training. So it was very like, it was amazing feeling. And I think I fell in love with jiu-jitsu since day one. I've never came back to Muay Thai training or any kind of striking, to be honest, after that.
Mm-hmm. How old were you when you started?
I was like 13, 14.
Wow.
So it's been like more than 15 years right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so about me, I start quite late. I start when I was 20. So before I played 10 years in football, soccer. So my friend tried to convince me to come for BJJ class. And I go to BJJ after I had some argue with my coach in football club. So after that, I go to the gym to lift some weights for 1 year, 1.5. And then he convinced me to go to BJJ. And from the beginning, from the first training, I know I will do this. I never think about to do this for living. I just fall in love in jiu-jitsu, and that's how I start. I was 20, yeah, so quite late, but I think it was on time.
Yeah. All right. So are you guys both from the same city?
No. We live, I don't know, 350 kilometers from each other.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we met each other at some like competition, I think.
Right.
We didn't train together before, you know. We just met at some kind of ADCC trials, ADCC Polish nationals. We met there, and at some point, Kamil just asked me, I think it was me and Zbigniew Tyszka, like one of the most famous guys from Poland. And Kamil basically asked us if you want to do Leglock camp, like the biggest one in Poland. And I think Zibi couldn't do it. He didn't accept that. Yeah. I accept that, and since then it's like we started. I think in 2019. I think. Yeah. It was like we started with one camp per year. Right now, I don't know. Last year we had like 15 camps, something around that. We became like close friends. A lot of trips together, and yeah, I think this is how it started, how we met.
Yeah, I remember I met Mateusz and I saw his first fight in Polish nationals. You know, I was at ADCC 2017 and it was in 2018 or 19, I don't remember. But Mateusz win Polish nationals as a black belt. This was, I think, his first Polish national as black belt, and he fought with Marcin Held, his well-known grappler, and he submit him under 2 minutes, I think, by leglock. And after 3 fights, all by leglocks, I said to myself, okay, this guy is a real deal, and in few years he will be a superstar. And after a few weeks, I spoke with Zibi and spoke with Mateusz and about my idea to do the Leglock camp, and Mateusz accepted that. And since then, we start to do our project, and it's grow.
I think basically submitting Martin Held was like the first thing that made my career to start. You know,
Yeah.
I get like many ask for seminars after that nationals. Like it started from there. I think when I could like earn more money from jiu-jitsu, I could do like more one-on-one sessions. I could do a few seminars for like very shitty money at the beginning, to be honest, in Poland. But still, I could like start somewhere, you know, and I get some recognition. So I think it was like, it was a very important moment in my jiu-jitsu career. Yeah.
So with the Polish nationals, is it like a regional competition, and then you guys are chosen to go to the European trials? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
I think I was competing in both together. You know,
right.
I was
We also.
competing in ADCC trials since I was a purple belt, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so I was competing in both together. You just need to like understand that in Polish nationals, I think are like one of the biggest tournaments in Europe. You know, if you're like ADCC Polish national champion, you're very close to medal at ADCC European trials. You know, it's like, I think last year we had like 1,500 people.
nearly 2,000 people at Polish national. Nogi,
Nogi,
nearly 2,000, and gi even 3,000 people.
Yeah, so that's the number of people who are competing. I think the main problem in Poland is like we don't have enough money, just like rich countries like UK, because there you have like pro shows like Polaris, Grapple Fest, and for us like Polish people, it's very hard to like get people from overseas and pay them well to let them come and like do the shows, do the seminars. It's not so easy because we are earning in zloty. Zloty is not like a very strong currency, you know. And I think because of the money, we have very strong, like middle level of jiu-jitsu, let's call it middle, but I mean like purple belt level, brown belt level. We have a lot of very good guys, but like for many of them, it's hard to like get through and get to the highest level because of like, it's very hard to start and earn money from jiu-jitsu. I think at some point, you know,
breakthrough is very difficult.
Yeah. And you know, if you live in UK and you see like, guys like Owen O'Flanagan, he competes at Polaris, for example. I want to be like that guy. So it kind of like show direction when you want to go and you see that that's possible, that's happening in your country. And it's like, it's easier to get to Polaris or Grapple Fest or stuff like this if you get recognition in your country. It's much harder to get there if you are from Poland, for example. You know what I mean? And for us, it's harder to build a show like a Polaris because we don't have money to pay Owen O'Flanagan to come to our country and fight for us, you know? So that's the clue, but it looked like this.
Because I think I started maybe 2012 in Scotland. I was in Aberdeen, then I used to go down to London to train at Carlson Gracie and Hammersmith, and I used to speak to the guys that owned gyms there, and they said, I think in terms of the number of black belts at the time, I think the UK had the most black belts and Poland was very close second.
I remember when I was at my first camp with, I think it was with Robert Dreisel in 2010, yeah. So I go there, and at this time, Poland had 8 or 9 black belts only. Right now it's around 3,000 or 4,000 black belts. 1,000, I think. Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if it's that big.
I think it's around few thousand. So it shows how it evolved. And from the beginning, when I see some purple belt, he was like a god. You know.
Purple belt used to teach classes.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Used to run the gyms.
Yeah. So that I remember that times, and I always, when I start to spar with them, I try to spar with the highest belts, even when I was a white belt. So
So when did jiu-jitsu actually come to Poland? Do you know how it started, or do you know when it like?
Yeah, I think like the main people there are Piotr Bagiński and Mariusz Linke. I think Mariusz Linke is like the first black belt in Poland.
Karol Matuszczak also. I think from Poznań.
Yeah.
Poznań.
Yeah. I think Mariusz Linke was the first black belt in Poland, and they kind of like start together in Szczecin. Mariusz Linke, Piotr Bagiński, and at some point they
Split, yeah.
into Berserkers team and Gold team. So I think it started like that, and it used to be like the biggest gyms in Poland, like the biggest. The biggest gym in Poland.
And
I think
Gold team was under Macaco, yeah?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Macaco Gold team is. I think Macaco is still the like Charles Oliveira Jiu-Jitsu coach.
Okay.
I think he's still. Yeah, but Gold team is not existing anymore, I think. But Berserkers team are still like one of the best teams in Poland. I think you have like Berserkers gym in every big city.
Yeah, and also in Germany. And I think the main guy for Berserkers was Felipe Costa. Yeah. So
yeah. So I think it started like this, like many years ago. Yeah.
With the Polish, the pioneers starting like jiu-jitsu and getting their black belts, did they go back and forth to Poland? I mean, to Brazil? Or
yeah. I think I know, like, because I used to be under Gold team. I used to train in Gold team, so I kind of like understand what happened on that side, you know. So I know that Mariusz Linke was traveling to Macaco, to Brazil many times, and he was receiving his belts there. If I'm not wrong, I think he get like because he had some judo background, so I think he went there and get his purple belt. He like skipped that blue belt. He just went from white to purple. He came back, and then at some point he get his black belt. And then I think it was like this. They were traveling and bringing these guys from Brazil to Poland.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense. So when did you both get your black belts?
I get my black belts in 2019. Yeah, from Przemo Gnat and Zibi Tyszka. And I train under Robert Drysdale. I'm a Zenith BJJ.
Zenith, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So it was in 2019 in May.
I think, I'm not sure, but I think 2018. It was like September or something like this, 2018. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So with the Leglock camp, how did it? So you started like with once a year. It was like 2019, was it?
Yeah, the first
and
one.
then you did the first one, and then 2020, you guys just the numbers kind of started going up.
No, in
year on year?
2020 it was difficult because because everybody know what happened.
Yeah.
So in 2020 we did a bigger camp in summer because everything go a little down and
Poland is a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
It was pandemic, but still Poland is a little bit different. It's much easier to do things even if in these different times in Poland. But
so we did one bigger camp in the summer, and then we already planned to do winter camp also. And so 2020 was summer camp, and also in the end we planned the winter camp.
All right, okay. And then when did it start going international? Was it 2022 roughly? End of
2022, I think it was
21, I think, or no?
Was it
21 was Malaga, I think.
Not 22?
I think 21 was the first Malaga. I think we went to Spain for the first time in 2021. Yeah, but I'm not very good in this memory stuff. You know?
I was like,
yes, I can say this. Yes.
Yeah. So like 21, 22, you guys are traveling around. It's mostly around the EU, right?
Yeah. We started in our friend gym in Malaga, Santeri Lilius.
Right.
He's like the good friend of mine, of Kamil, and we started there. So I think it was the first, like the camp away from Poland, I think. Yeah, Malaga was the first one.
It was the first one, yeah. I remember I go to Spain, I don't know, 2021 or 2022. I go to Spain in May. I go for 1 month to Alicante to prepare Ilia Tupuria for his fight with Ryan Hall before UFC. And after that, I go to Malaga by car, 6 hours, and speak with Santeri, look at his gym, and organize a Leglock camp over there. So I remember it was like this. And then when we announced the first camp in Spain, it goes so fast. Yeah, it goes so fast that we have 40 or 50 people in a few days. So it was very good.
Yeah. And it just kept on going from there.
Yeah, nowadays, to be honest, we don't need to like organize anything. People just ask us to come. We are just like, they hit our DMs, you
Yeah.
know, and just ask us to come. Right now, I think this year, I think we can say that we are traveling to Japan this year. At
Yeah.
the end of,
Is that confirmed already?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
We will
got
be there
Osaka and Tokyo, right?
Or you
Yes.
did Osaka and Tokyo.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's an honor because we're gonna teach a camp in Imanari's gym, right? So he is like one of the first guy who was like
I have a ghost bumps, you know, right now when you say that.
making leglocks popular. So yeah, it's a big honor. I'm very happy to be there. And to be honest, like Tokyo is one of the places that I dream to travel to, you know. It's going to be very awesome. It's nice, man, because like you can travel, you do what you love. You're doing jiu-jitsu, you teach people, you spar with people, and at the same time you're making money. So it feels like a dream, to be honest, with this project.
Yeah, it will be 18 till 20, I think, of October.
October. Okay, so it's not too cold yet either.
Yes.
So that's pretty good. Yeah. So which gym is it in Osaka?
In Osaka, I don't remember, but I think we will announce it soon.
Okay.
For sure, it will be in Tokyo in Imanari's gym,
Yeah.
and then in Osaka in the other gym.
Yeah.
We got a friend, my sponsor, Matt, is like from Scramble.
Oh, from Scramble, yeah.
So he is like he
helped
kind
us
of
with
like
that.
helped us with these camps, you know. So
Yeah.
big thanks, cheers, Matt. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah. So Asia first time was in January, and you guys came to Phuket Grappling Academy. Which you guys traveled from Poland, was it? Poland to UAE, then UAE to straight to Phuket, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. How did you enjoy Phuket?
Phuket was nice.
You really enjoyed it, yeah?
I'm telling you, we are traveling like 2 times per month, I think nowadays. So you know how human mind works.
Yeah.
If you're like traveling, you feel like I want to stay home for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I got this feeling quite often nowadays. But with Thailand, I was like, man, I need to come back there as fast as I can. It was really amazing.
Yeah.
The weather is perfect. It's kind of like a little bit different than Europe. You can feel like the difference in terms of like how people act, how they treat you, how they treat each other. And yeah, it's been like a different world, you know. I felt like on a different planet, to be honest.
Yeah. It's quite a different culture, definitely
Yes.
Thailand as well. And if you go to Japan, you'll see a big difference between Thailand and Japan as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a huge difference. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just checked, and yes, first Leglock camp in Spain was in 2021.
21. Okay.
Yeah, right. You had right.
Okay. Okay.
So your memory is not so bad.
So while you guys were doing the camp, did you manage to visit any gyms, or did you just like, well, it was twice a day?
Yeah.
In January, and you're just doing the morning and the afternoon sessions. Did you guys go around Phuket at
You
all?
know, it was hard because
Twice a day.
twice a day, and as you know, we spar a lot.
Yeah.
At every session, we try to do 45 minutes minimum, but nearly 1 hour of sparring. So it's hard to visit something after. Between trainings, we eat something, get some rest, and go for the second one. And in weekend, we had some time to visit some places. So
I think we
like this.
we were there for like 10 days, 11 days.
11
and our
days.
camp was like 5 days. So we kind of like checked a few things. But yeah, to be honest, in many countries, we visit them, but mostly what we saw was the hotel room, you know,
Exactly.
and the gym. Because like if you're training 2 times per day, and especially, you know, I use these camps to prepare for competition sometimes. So I'm like leading to ADCC trials. I want to like kill myself here, fight with people, have a good round. So after you do 2 sessions like this, 2 sessions for like 2 hours, let's say, man, you don't have energy to like go and check. But yeah, I think we had a couple of days. We went to Buddha, we went to
PP,
right? Yeah.
PP Island.
Oh, you went to Phuket.
Yeah. So we checked a few places. I think right now we got a few days as well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna travel as well. Yeah. It's a shame that we didn't spend enough time in Bangkok, but
Yeah, Bangkok's fine pretty good if you have a few days as well, and then the north is really good as well.
Okay.
There's a couple of gyms in Chiang Rai. It's up in the north. It's very, very quiet, but because a lot of the young Thai people, there's no like nightlife. So Chiang Rai is really close to the border of Myanmar, so you get a lot of people trying to cross over because of the civil war there right now. So you have a lot of like tribe people and refugees, trafficking victims over the border. So the jiu-jitsu gyms there run by GF Team Thailand. And the guy that runs the gym there basically helps out these kids now because all the young kids, when they go to college or they graduate from university, they don't want to stay in Chiang Rai. They want to go straight down south to like the bigger cities. So it's more of like a competitive kids team, so they can like win medals, get scholarships in university, basically.
Nice.
And then Chiang Mai is a little bit busier, but you get a lot of Burmese people there. There's a few good gyms there as well. There used to be a Team Quest there, but now there's maybe 3 or 4 gyms there. But if you get a chance, Chiang Mai is a nice day. Couple of day trips there.
Okay.
I think jiu-jitsu level in Asia is getting like better.
Yeah.
It's growing really fast, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the reasons is because of the UAE funding the jiu-jitsu associations.
Okay.
So you have national teams now, but
Okay.
it's still Nawaza, which is the gi, right?
I used to compete in UWW. I think that's under Wrestling Federation, right? So I used to I world champion and European champion in grappling. It's in the gi and in nogi as well. Yeah, so I think it's possible to create team there as well. It's like national team and compete in the gi and nogi.
I think there are some national teams, like for example, when they do the competitions, they can be in places like Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and then the national teams are like for Asia. Malaysia is only like 2 or 3 years old. Thailand maybe 8 or 9 years old now. There's the Filipino team have a really good relationship with Atos HQ, so they have really strong competitors there as well. And then you have like Vietnam and stuff as well. But then still very, very early, still a second world country. So when it comes to IOC money, everyone's trying to keep the monopoly. So sometimes you can get a little bit, they can butt heads still. But they're coming up now. So now, for example, universities now, if you win medals, they pay for tuition now as well.
Okay.
So
I used to get paid in university as well for this kind of medals, to be honest.
Yeah. And now in UK as well, you can add it into the curriculums in schools now as well, right? And then in UAE, I don't know if you've ever been there before, but the Sheikh made it mandatory for kids to learn jiu-jitsu now as well. So you have these big corporate buildings, and then on a certain floor, there's like 200, 300 people training jiu-jitsu now as well, because they brought all the Brazilians, right? Yeah,
I think I have a friend, Jender Kloska, who used to teach
over there for 2 years.
Like 2 or 3 years in the school. So you can learn jiu-jitsu in the school, man. It's amazing.
So it's like schools, military, police as well. So you have all these Brazilians coming over to teach jiu-jitsu.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Once you get to the highest level,
And then some of the guys that used to teach jiu-jitsu in the UAE, they moved to Phuket.
Okay.
Like Olavo, he used to be from the UAE. And then he moved over to Phuket Top Team, and he was there for years. And then now he's got that gym, Born to Roll gym now as well. So you have quite a lot of Brazilians in Phuket now as well. It's sun, it's hot, so they kind of like it, right? Yeah.
It's a good destination for them for sure.
Yeah.
Well, not only for them.
For us also, yeah.
So you guys are going down to Samui. That's your first time in Samui, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're going to be training with Hiago at Super Pro. It's funny, the gym used to be like pretty big, but it wasn't that big. And then all of a sudden they made this huge like super facility out.
Yes, I saw that.
It's crazy. It's like
crazy.
4 competition mats. They could do local competitions there if they try. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the Leglock camp there.
Yeah, we will go. We will go there right now for seminar, but
hopefully,
hopefully we will do a Leglock camp. We spoke with Hiago, and also we spoke with the owner. The owner is Ray. He's also owner of Glory Kickboxing, and we had connections with Hiago because he was at our camp, and also we have I have a friend over there. So my friend is living there. His name is Lucas, and he's a manager of Ilya Tupuria.
Right. Okay.
So he speak with the owner, and he help us with organize this.
Right. So that was the surprising thing about the camp. You got like quite a lot of the guys that came were all relatively high level guys that came to visit from UAE stuff as well, stuff like that as well. Because I know Hiago personally, he comes up and down to Bangkok quite a lot, and then Luke from 10th Planet Hotel. But the problem with that place is, so you guys are going to go to Samui. To get to Koh you take a 30-minute ferry to Koh Phangan first.
Okay.
But then you stay there for 30 minutes and wait for everybody to get on and get off. Then it's another 1 hour and a half on the same boat to Koh Tao.
Okay.
So it's like you have to, it's a day to get there on a boat, and the boat's big and everyone's like really packed together.
Okay, yeah.
So once I went there for a camp when Roberto Jimenez came to Thailand, and after you fly from Bangkok, Samui, and then take that ferry all the way to Koh Tao. Then, like by the time you get there, you're so tired. 'Cause, like,
Yeah,
that
I can imagine that. Yeah.
screws with your health so bad. Yeah.
So wait. We are going there right now with the ferry, or
No.
Okay.
So Bangkok Air has the monopoly for
She's
Samui.
scared already, you know.
So it's just one flight to Samui, and then you'll take a taxi to the gym. But then if you want to go teach at Koh Tao, you'd have to take the 2-hour ferry. That's pretty exhausting.
So you hear that, Kamil?
Yeah.
No seminar.
Over there?
Sorry.
Yeah. But so a lot of the 10th Planet guys there they do camps there once a year, roughly around Songkran period, so next month. So
Okay.
Kaio's going to be there.
Okay.
Kaio and a few of the 10th Planet guys are going to be doing a
Oh,
camp there.
nice.
But if you like
I
diving,
think I saw that camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was at the BJJ Camp Finder.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
If you're into diving, Koh Tao's great, but they have beaches, but they're not as nice as Phuket.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're into diving, it's the perfect place to go to because apparently it's great there.
Yeah,
Basically. Yeah. But if you're not into diving that much, there's not a lot on the island, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
We was surprised about the level in Phuket when we teach a Leglock camp over there.
Yeah.
We
You didn't expect it to be that high.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was really good, and we had hard rounds, and that was good for our preparation. You know, so we was extremely happy because of that.
Yeah. If you're serious, you go train at Phuket.
Yeah, and so many people from all around the world go there right now.
Yeah.
It's the most popular place
Destination.
on earth, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And after the pandemic, it's like all these gyms kind of like splintered off and
Yeah.
opened new gyms or tried to build new ones. Some shut down, some got less popular.
Yeah.
So, for example, like you guys are going to go to Bang Tao. When does it start? Is it the 20th it starts?
21st, I think.
So from the
21st.
21st, you guys are going to be doing a camp at Bang Tao for a few days. Like those 3 coaches, Alex and the Hickman brothers, they used to be the head coaches for Tiger Muay Thai, right?
Okay.
And then during the pandemic period, I guess they made the right decisions and they moved
split,
up to Bang Tao because all the gyms are in Chalong, where you guys around that area, right?
Yeah.
That one big, long, super busy streets with all those gyms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I hated driving through that area, but Phuket, the PGA is a little bit further away. But yeah, like Bang Tao, they made the right decision. It's a nice beach and it's very close to the airport.
Okay.
Because like when you guys probably arrived at Phuket Airport, I bet you guys were pretty surprised how long it took to go
Yeah.
down
Yeah,
south,
yeah,
right?
Over 1 hour, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben pick up us from the airport.
did
Yeah, so
Okay.
so he wait for us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. But he's been very lucky as well. Yeah. It was funny. I did a podcast with him and he does, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't talk that much.
Exactly.
So I think that's why Eastern European people tend to like him because he doesn't talk too much.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a lot of British people, they talk too much, right? Yeah. But then you have like all these Russian guys that train at PGA because it's serious.
Yeah.
Maga likes him, and then you have the other guy Nikolai as well.
Yeah,
so,
Nikolai.
so he's got good people around him as well.
Also, Shamshuddin right now moved to Bangkok, yeah?
Yeah, he did. So the story with that is Carpe Diem Bangkok established itself last year, I think it was. So Carpe Diem is a very famous gym in Japan. They franchised very quickly.
Maybe there is Carpe Diem in Osaka.
Yes, there is.
So
yeah, there is now.
I think this is the name of the gym where we will have.
It's probably not Osaka. It's Ashia, which is very close to that Osaka, basically, and it's probably run by Iwasaki.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
but I think
It's probably going to be that guy because
Yeah.
that gym's got a lot of MMA fighters and really young up and coming guys. So the way that Carpe Diem works is it's splintered off from Triforce BJJ, and they started. Ishikawa made a few gyms in Tokyo first. He was lucky; he found good places, and he had investors. And this was the first time that Japanese people could actually make money teaching and competing because everyone. I don't know if you know much about Japan, but you work until you die, basically.
Okay.
So even if you are a good high-level competitor, you need to earn money. And there's no culture where people were earning money from teaching jiu-jitsu. Like if you're under a certain gym, you're just thankful you could teach in the class and you never got paid any money. So you had to supplement that with another job.
Oh man.
So
it was like this in, I think, 10 years ago in Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like you need to take these steps. Yeah. But it doesn't mean it's a right place to be. If you're doing your work, you should get paid for it, you know?
Yeah. So Ishikawa wanted to change that, so he started opening these gyms and let these instructors teach. And then more and more, the guys that taught these schools were like, okay, they get a little bit older, they stop competing at Worlds, and they move. They're like, okay, I'm from Osaka, or I'm from Nagoya, or I'm from Sapporo, Hokkaido, wherever. I want to build a family, and I want to just move back to my hometown. My parents are getting older. So Ishikawa was like, okay, no problem. Just I'll help you guys out. And they franchised Carpe Diem. Now there's over 38 gyms alone in Japan from Carpe Diem.
So the gym is only in Japan, or they have gym
Carpe Diem Bangkok now, Carpe Diem Manila. There's 2 Carpe Diems in Singapore now. There's a Carpe Diem Hong Kong. They're spreading it everywhere.
Okay, nice.
The first international branch was Carpe Diem London. And that was run by a Japanese guy who didn't speak any English. Yeah. So the owner came and I did a podcast with him as well. He's an interesting guy because he started learning jiu-jitsu when he was in university in Arizona. And that's why his English is so good. But the problem with Japan as well is they don't cater to foreigners that much, or they didn't used to.
Okay.
Imanari is a special case, and Ishikawa is a special case. Okay. So they try and cater to foreign people. And he even had foreign staff, a couple of French guys teaching, and they now fully own their own Carpe Diem branch in various places in Tokyo now as well. So it's quite a big deal. But yeah, he basically just changed the culture of jiu-jitsu because nobody could make money.
Okay.
So if you look at the timetables in Japan, like in Tokyo especially, like normally I don't know about Poland, but in the UK, like gym times were like 6:30 usually. Like jiu-jitsu class was roughly around 6:30. You finish at 5 p.m. Maybe you drive to the gym and you train, and then you finish around 8 or 9 p.m. The classes start at 8 or 9 p.m. in Japan.
Because 8 or 9 p.m.
8 or 9 p.m. it starts. Why? So living in Tokyo is super expensive. So you have to come in by train from Japan. You wake up at 5 in the morning. You take a train at 6 a.m. You get to work by maybe 7:30. You start work at 8 p.m. Let's say we're in an office working together. The boss is there. If the boss doesn't leave, you don't leave.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. No. Work finishes at 5 p.m. But if the boss stays there, you can't leave.
Okay, I read about that.
Yeah.
I read about that.
Is it true? Really?
Yeah. No, it's real. It's real. I worked there for years. Yeah. That's what the culture is like. That's why the jiu-jitsu times are so different in Japan. Yeah. But it's starting to change, but it's taking a very long time to change, basically. So, yeah.
It's kind of weird to me because I think like judo in Japan has a very high level, right? For
extremely high level, yeah.
For ages right now, yeah. So it kind of is like similar grappling art. So like right now, I kind of wonder how it looks to make money of judo. Let's say I'm like, it's for national team, right? So it's kind of different than jiu-jitsu, right?
It starts with school, and then if you're good enough, you'll get a scholarship through university, I think. And there's certain universities where you go if you have a judo scholarship. And then if you're good enough after that, there is still a lot of regional competitions, but that's when you start going into like the Olympic team and stuff like that as well. Yeah. Okay. But then there's like certain places where
so it's all like country take care of everything basically, right? So
I think if you compete and you win, there's a meritocracy, right? So you have to keep winning, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize like Japan's got a very strong wrestling culture as well. But apparently in Tokyo, there's a lot of wrestling gyms as well. Like Ishikawa, he tried to force his son to do jiu-jitsu when he was very young. And because he forced him, because I never want to do jiu-jitsu ever again. Like, fuck this. So then...
That's why I don't want to force my kid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm not playing soccer right now.
Yeah. But so now... But the son agreed to do wrestling, so now he competes in wrestling the whole time. But he refuses to do jiu-jitsu. So he's got like there's a lot of Iranian wrestling coaches in Japan, surprisingly. So it's pretty cool. But you guys will see Tokyo and Osaka, and you guys will get like a sense of what it's like as well. The way that Japan's going right now, a lot of young people don't want to work any like menial jobs anymore. So a lot of the office workers are getting older, and nobody's having kids. Or a lot of Japanese people are leaving the country as well. Yeah. But yeah, it's exciting. You guys are going to get to check out Tokyo.
Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest.
It's going to be a culture shock for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So you guys are going to be doing Bangtao. What's after Bangtao?
After Bangtao, let me think.
I think camp in Poland.
In Poland, in Zakopane, in Polish mountains. We go there twice a year. And for this camp, it's crazy because we had 75 spots and we sold 75 spots in 14 hours.
Yeah,
we don't have more spots for this camp. We have 150 spots for summer camp, but for this one, the mat is not so big, so we need to have only 75 people, and people come from Poland and from different countries from Europe.
Yeah.
Then we will have a camp in Austria in the end of the month.
Then Malaga, I think.
Then will be Lahti, Finland.
There's
Malaga, Italy.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So
Yeah, because I
it
see
will
you guys
be-
keep on like confirming like new camps
exactly. It
coming
will
up,
be
yeah.
few busy months. I think we are fully booked
When I
until
checked,
end of June.
I think we have at least 2 camps every month.
Yes, exactly.
For the like I don't know September until Japan. I think
Yeah.
we got 2 camps every month, sometimes 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard for me. Basically, for me, it's very hard nowadays. People ask me almost every day for some kind of seminar, but like actually, I don't have time to do many of them nowadays.
You
know?
have to be very selective about the
yeah.
high quality
And
ones.
sometimes you get like I'm a coach as well. I run my own gym. So let's say we have Polish nationals ADCC. So I got free weekend there, but I need to travel to Warsaw to like coach my guys.
Yeah.
You know. So even though if I have some free weekend, it's usually like I need to do something anyway. So yeah,
you're both full-time coaches, right?
yeah.
Wow. And then you're traveling like at least twice a month as well. That's pretty good. That must mean that you have like a really good team as well. But yeah, that's really good. So how would you say, what do you think makes like your Leglock camps now are going to like go everywhere? You've even confirmed Japan now. Why do you think you guys are so popular, do you think? I mean, from my own personal experience over at PG, I just thought you guys kind of like, you guys gelled very well together.
Okay.
Because if you guys didn't like each other, you could kind of tell you're like, oh no, this is not that great. But you guys seem to get along
Yeah,
quite
we are
well.
good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first and main thing. I think usually when you like, let's say you want to organize a camp with me, so you're organizing a camp, but you're not kind of sure what I'm gonna teach. In our camps, you have like Leglock camp. You're sure what's going to be the basic of techniques there, you know? So I think it was the first idea of something like this. We had a few new ideas like back take camp or front headlock camp, you know? But I think it's like it's the first main thing that comes to my mind that it's getting like Leglock camp very popular because Leglocks tend to be, and still right now, they're very popular, right? Yeah, people want to learn them. We are known as a good leglockers. You know, we were together. We were at ADCC Worlds. I think we get known by our leglocks. So I think that's like the main thing there.
Yeah.
But I think, and also at our camps, people love to spar. So we teach the techniques, but in the end, we love to spar with people who come for the camp from all over the world. We love it. You know, we spar with different styles. It's good for us also and for people also.
Yeah. That was the surprising thing, I think, when I first came to the Leglock camp as well. Because usually when people come for seminars, they're coming for a holiday, right?
Yeah.
So they're not trying to seriously train as well. But you guys are trying to coincide high-level training with coaching and doing a camp at the same time. It is a little bit tiring, but like most of the time when people do seminars in Thailand, they'll teach a seminar, and then they'll just...
That's like, what we're going to do right now,
Take me to the red light district.
I remember when I go for every seminar that I can 10 years ago. And when I go for the seminar, okay, techniques was perfect, but at the end we didn't have a sparring session, and I remember I need that. So when we teach, we know people need that also.
Yeah, people want to. People know that we are on the like highest level on jiu-jitsu, and they just want to taste it. They want to see how it feels to spar with somebody like us. And I think it's good, like to give them this opportunity, you know, to let them spar with us and see how it feels.
And the best part about it as well is we have 2 coaches, both teaching, and then you're getting a taste of one coach and then the second coach like later on in the day as well. And you're both full-time coaches as well. So I think the Leglock camp was really good. And I mean, the popularity, you guys are it's getting more and more popular. So it just goes to show like the Leglock camp's really popular. And I think quite a lot of the guys at the at Açaí today, they were quite surprised that you guys were going to spar, because usually it's over, take photos and goodbye. Because most of the guys that teach seminars that come, they don't usually spar at the end. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm using these Leglock camps to prepare myself for a competition. We got so many of them. If I would just go and teach and just chill, it's like I wouldn't be on the highest level for a long time, you know. So I kind of like use my seminars, use these Leglock camps to get better at jiu-jitsu. Basically, like even I have, I don't know, 7 black belts in my gym, but still, if you spar with the same people, you get the same reactions all the time, you know. So it's very good to spar with in these Leglock camps, because even I can tell that like I can feel that the level in Asia is getting better, but you guys are like fighting a little bit different than people in Europe. People in the US fight a little bit different than other people, you know. So it's kind of like good to taste the other styles of jiu-jitsu, you know. And yeah, I'm a little bit crazy. So for me, if I don't do enough training per week, I get crazy in my head. So that's like another thing, you know. I want to train very hard. I want to like get to my dreams. So I think that's the way to do it. And I don't think it's like the travel is bad. If you travel like 11 hours, 12 hours, you know, that's bad for sure. Like the jet lag is bad, but the training with different people is very good. So I think we can use Leglock camps to improve our jiu-jitsu.
And also, I think people can use Leglock camps for prepare for some good competition as well.
Yeah, that's the idea, especially if you're from the region here. You just come there. That's the main idea of these
you know,
camps,
in Poland, every summer we have, I think, the hardest camp ever. We have 130, 150 people, and we have 5 days of killing each other.
From 15 countries. So people from
19.
all.
Last time was 19.
19.
I think, but actually, I think that's the biggest and like the most high level camp in Europe right now. I think our Leglock camp in the summer in Poland. It's in the middle of the forest, close to the lake. You got no internet, no connection to your phone.
Small houses, you know.
So you feel
between
like
session you just
you're
rest.
in like I don't know, fighters village, you know, when everybody had the ears from grappling, and we just get there for 5 days, try to kill each other.
And it's good. This year we will have a special guest. We will have Joseph Chen, who will teach for 2 days. Mateusz will teach 1 day, and I will teach 1 day. So for sure it will be a very good camp in summer. 25th of August, right after ADCC, for 5 days.
Wow. So here's a question, right? So ONE FC's starting to bring in a lot of people to do grappling matches. So you can see quite a lot of lighter weight guys getting invited. We just had 2 competitors from Japan fighting in Lumpini on Friday. Leo Vera has been contacting the gyms in Bangkok, asking if there's any competitors that would be interested in doing like a jiu-jitsu match in the ring. So they are going to try and bring grappling into ONE FC. So obviously Mikey is the superstar, right now. He does his camp at our gym. And the way he structures it is he has one really good training partner. So, for example, if it's you guys would be training together. For Mikey, he brought Coco from AOJ, who's roughly around the same size, and they've been training for many, many years. And, for example, like Margot told me she would do it with Brianna, right? So if you can still travel around, teach a lot, do seminars a lot, and then you guys can work together and still be kind of like high level, right? But the one thing that surprised me about Mikey was if he sees somebody and doesn't want to train with them, he's like, no, I'm not going to train with you, straight up.
Really?
Yeah, especially man, he's like 60 years, right?
But do you guys like have any concerns about that when you see some people training in a? No, you just like screw it up.
I don't. Okay. We are from Poland, man.
You just go.
To be honest, I spar with everyone. Everybody that asks me to spar.
Even if the guy is 40 kilograms heavier than me, I always spar with him.
I just like if you're rude to me, I'll be rude to you as well.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah. Damn, that's awesome. Right. So a few more questions. So in terms of like competition so far, like I mean, you guys still actively compete a lot, and then you're teaching around and stuff like that. What's been the most like memorable competition recently that you guys have done?
Recently, of course, ADCC trials. I think it didn't go my way. It was like I had it was weird competition because like I had few matches when I had the armbar on the guy. The judge said stop. I let him go, and they reset the position one more time. So I I rewatched the video and I don't think you really tapped, but it doesn't really matter to me because the judge said stop, right? So it's not up to me to like do these things, right? So it was like kind of confusing. After that, I thought I took a sweep for 2-0 and I didn't receive my points. The guy swept me back and I lose because of this. It's kind of like bad luck this time, you know. I feel like I'm there in terms of technique, in terms of level. Sometimes I will just do like stupid mistake during the match and it cost me my ticket, you know. But hopefully I think there's still a chance to get an invite for ADCC. It all depends on the trials, like in USA. Hopefully I'll be there anyway. Yeah.
How do you think the level of jiu-jitsu is like developed over the years? It seems like everyone's just accelerating very quickly. I don't know much about the European scene, but in terms of like looking at guys like Joseph Chen, in the short amount of time they get really good. And I know that he's half Taiwanese and half German, but based in I think his parents are based in South Africa, and he doesn't spend all his time training full time at B team, right? He's in Taiwan. I know the jiu-jitsu scene there, and like everyone's like middle-aged guys that run gyms basically.
I think right now, because of internet, because of BJJ fanatics, because of jiu-jitsu is so popular, and you have every video, every analyze of every matches. You can improve much more than 10 years ago. And in shorter time.
And you know, nowadays people are like cross-training together. So you're training with other people pretty often. When we started and I would go to other gym for a class, I would probably get kicked out from my previous gym, you know? So that's the problem as well. You got things like leglock camps. You can come and train with the high-level people. You can like buy DVDs on internet. You don't need to buy them, to be honest. Like. But you can find them. Remember to buy my DVDs, guys, okay? But like it's very access to the knowledge is very easy. So if you're smart enough, if you know how to get it to the good, like to find the good details, to find the positions that you will use in the competition and start to get very good at this, it's because of things like this, I think, you know.
So this is actually leads into the question. I saw you guys went to San Diego and trained at Atos. Both of you guys training together, right? Was it for a camp, or are you guys learning? I mean, obviously there's other choices to go and train, right? But in terms of Atos, obviously they're a well-established team. What are you going there to become better technically, or are you guys trying to get better at coaching as well? Is it because they kind of provide the whole package, or?
So to be honest, I went there first time alone. We went there last year, 2000. It was 23. So 2022, I went there alone. I lost final of ADCC trials to Tommy Langaker, and I felt bad because kind of like my mind play a little trick on me, you know. I feel like I didn't give everything that I have, so I'm like, fuck, man, I need to find a gym when it's going to be very hard, when I get to my red line and I see what I'm like capable of, you know. So I decided to go to Atos. I was at the B team before that, but I decided to go to Atos. I've heard from many of my friends that Atos training is very, very hard. You get very high level people training. Their competition class in Atos is 3 hours, man. 3 hours of morning training. So you can like imagine how hard it is. And I went there because of this. I just wanted to see if I'm able to train that hard, if I'm able to like survive that. And like, it was very nice experience. And it was so good, man, that like the next year when we decided to go there, like I decided to go there with few of my friends, with Kamil as well. We wanted just to travel to Andre Galvao one more time. I got very good relationship with him. I really like the guys from Atos. I think it's like second home in terms of jiu-jitsu for me. So it's definitely the place where I'm going to prepare for my upcoming, like if I would compete at ADCC this year, I'll probably go to Atos and train there. You know, it's not possible to live there, especially if you have so many camps right now. I earn money of this. It's like big part of my life right now. So I'm not just able to go there and train there for like full time, you know. But occasionally, especially like preparing for big comps, big competitions, I would go there. I think we went there before the trials. I think we went there.
That was a 5 weeks of preparation for our
there for 5
trials.
weeks.
Yeah. So we went there for like 5 weeks.
We want to spar every day with the world champions, you know, and this is a good place for that.
If you want to build your mind for the competition, if you want to like see what you're made of and stuff like this, Atos is a very good place to be, man.
And you can see your level against the world champions. So sometimes you can feel, okay, that was a good training, and I belongs here, you know. So it's a very good experience.
Imagine you're training like 10 minutes with Kainan, then you got Rutolo, then you got Galvao. It's going like one after another. You got world champ after world champ.
People there are so friendly, you know.
They call Artayo with the slap, but after this, they're like, man, that's a nice round, man.
And you know, at the end, we was there 5 weeks, and at the end, the last day, Andre Galvao take us to his house for a barbecue, and that was a really fun time, and that means a lot for us. That was a very good experience, and I think
we used to watch this guy, you know, when I started, we used to watch this guy like winning ADCC Worlds. Like I was like, I want to be like that guy. I want to like accomplish the same things. And right now he is like, he's giving me the beer.
He do the meat for us, you know. He's our friend.
It was amazing.
So that was amazing feeling, you know.
Okay, apart from traveling and obviously competing and just meeting new people and like experiencing new things, what do you enjoy most about jiu-jitsu?
Solving problems, probably. Like
really,
it's
good
very
answer.
It's very nice because like if you take a look at my first DVD from Aoki-lock, if you take a look at this and you would come to my seminar today, it's totally different because people are getting better at defense. So I need to find a new like solution to their reaction, you know? So it kind of like, that's basically the funniest thing in jiu-jitsu for me, you know, solving these puzzles, like what's the good grip? If this technique is not working because it's just shitty technique, or it's not working because I'm doing something wrong, what's the best reaction? How to deal with that reaction? Like solving these problems is like, I think it like keeps
that's
me.
What keeps you motivated.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good, because 2 years ago you can submit everyone with some technique, but then they know how to deal with it, and then you need to improve, then you need to change, and that's perfect.
Yeah, I think I was very successful with my jiu-jitsu because I'm using things that most people are not familiar with. So let's say Aoki-lock, right? Nowadays it's getting more popular, but it used to be like people used to say in Poland that you shouldn't tap to ankle locks before I came to the scene, you know?
Exactly.
So when you come with like some unique details, you figure out something by yourself, it's like, it's making you easier for you to win competition, you know? And it was the same for me. I tried to build a unique style when I combine leg locks, very good guard, back takes together, and I don't see like reflection of myself in nowadays jiu-jitsu, you know? So this is something that like keeps me going as well. I want to create like unique style of fighting.
Yeah.
I think I like the most meeting new people at our trips, you know, so many different people and so many friends after that. I think it's the most the best thing that I love about this.
Okay. So obviously, you guys went to Atos and did the camp, so like I was gonna ask who's your favorite competitor and someone you admire in the sport, but I think you guys answered that already. Or do you have someone in particular?
Yeah, I mean, Andre Galvao is surely one of my, like, I think he is one of the goats of jiu-jitsu. He is like, really, he is a big inspiration for me. But to be like completely honest with you, the favorite guy that I used to watch and is like closer to my size, closer to my style, is Rafa Mendes. And it's always like this. Like since I started, since I like understand who's who. Rafa Mendes is like my inspiration in terms of building my style and everything, you know. So he was like the guy who, when he used to compete, I was watching every time. I was a big fan. I'm still a big fan of AOJ and Mendes brothers.
Yeah.
I think their jiu-jitsu is just unique. I think like they made berimbolo really popular at some point, right? Loose passing. After that, like leg dragging people and stuff. So yeah, I think like they put a milestone for jiu-jitsu, just like Danaher did with the leg locks, you know. He made this very popular. And yeah, this technique get recognition because of Danaher leg locks and berimbolo because of Mendes brothers. And this is something that I really appreciate because they are not like repeating after somebody. They are creating new ways of fighting, you know. That's like, I think you need to be mastermind of jiu-jitsu to do something like this.
For me, I think Eddie Cummings, you know. I know everyone think about leg locks and everyone think about John Danaher, but when I hear leg locks, I see Eddie Cummings, and
that's actually true.
and
that's
this is my inspiration, you know. And it's funny because I get my invitation. I was 2 times second at European trials in 2016 and 2017, and when Eddie Cummings pulled out, they invite me because of his injury. I submit everyone by heel hooks at the trials, and he did the same thing. So that was a big thing for me when he was injured and they invited me.
Did he win trials? I don't
think, but he submit everyone by heel hooks. You know?
Yeah, it's a bit like Nicky. He lost right at the last minute against that guy from TLI, I think, at American trials, right? And then Nicky submitted like everyone.
Yeah, right now, Nicky.
Yeah, Nicky Ryan.
Nicky Ryan,
before.
The American trials are just
second,
submitted everyone.
So this last trials,
yeah,
USA.
And then he lost to that one guy from TLI.
Dorsey, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why you guys are so popular as well, is because you can be like a competitor that just wins the whole time, but then like when you see like worlds now and they seesaw lapel 50-50 and you win by one advantage, okay, you're a world champion.
Yeah, then, so take a look, for example, at Mateusz Diniz and Craig Jones.
Yeah.
So Mateusz won with Craig, but if you want to see like who's getting more money from DVDs, man, right?
Yeah.
There's a big difference. It's not only if you win, but it's how you fight. If you're entertaining to people, you know, that's like the main factor for DVD seminars, Leglock camps,
exactly.
Stuff
so,
like this.
For example, you want to go for some seminar or for some camp when you hold a body lock and just pass, or you want to surprise your opponent. You want to do different things. You want to go for the legs, then for the arms, for the neck. So I think it's more better to watch for sure.
Submission-oriented people like players tend to get better recognition. 100%, you know?
Yeah. That's why like Harder still like he does all these camps all over like Europe as well, and he's still very popular because they invite him. Evolve in Singapore invite him the whole time as well.
Yeah,
so he's still very popular. All right. So next question is, what are your future plans and what goals do you still have in BJJ?
So future plans, for sure, a lot of camps. Few days ago, we spoke with some guy who will open a gym in Nice, in France, next to Monaco. So this will be the new destination, and my goal is to win the trials and go to ADCC World Championship once again. That's my main goal, and I want to get some medal at Worlds Nogi. I'm 34 right now. I still have four years of competing, and I want to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like, of course, teach a lot of camps, but basically in June I think I'm defending my Polaris title against the guy who will win this weekend or next weekend, right?
Next weekend.
We got like a Grand Prix in 77 at Polaris, right? So the guy who's gonna win that wins $20K of dollars, and I'm fighting with the winner of
whoever the winner is.
Yeah, so I think we already know the date. It's going to be in the middle.
They will announce
Yeah, middle of the June or something like this. And apart of that, hopefully I will compete at Worlds. I think like just like I said, there's a still chance for me to get an invite. I won the first match at ADCC last time at Worlds. I lost like close decision to Dante Leon at my second round, so I think there is a still possibility for me to get in and get to ADCC, shock the world, and never do trials again. That's the plan.
Yeah. Trials are really hard. It's seven
seems
fights.
like it's getting like harder and harder each year as well. It's crazy.
And you know, in Europe we have 1 day.
Yeah.
So we have 7 fights in one day.
Yeah. So
In
you got
US,
like 7-8 matches one day. Imagine that, man.
It's crazy.
And ADCC trials are a little bit different because you got only 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And you know, like if you want to survive with somebody and stall for 6 minutes, that's not as hard as like stalling for 10 minutes, for example, at IBJJF.
Yeah.
So it's like, ADCC trials are different, man. It's sometimes not always the guy who is better in jiu-jitsu wins. I mean, of course, it's like this in sports, right?
Yeah.
But like 6 minutes, it's really not like a big amount of time to submit somebody, especially if they don't want to fight with you, they just want to survive.
You need to have good tactic for sure.
Yeah. Because the rules are completely different, right? Is the final still 10 minutes or is it 8 minutes?
8 minutes and 4 minutes overtime. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because they started doing ADCC in Thailand as well.
Yeah.
But when it came to Bangkok one time, and the trials are going to be the 11th of May as well. So they decided to do it in Bangkok, and but it's funny because like probably the best guys here right now are all like the guys down in Phuket. They're all like European and Russian or American. So but I think a lot of the guys from Australia and Japan will come because you need to have a certain passport to do the Asian trials, right?
Yeah.
But I think
that it's just a matter of time. You got Kenta right now. Joseph is like from this region as well, right? Kind of like but still
you could
like
choose whichever one you wanted to do.
Yeah, that's true. But like people here, I see that like Joseph inspires them, right?
Yeah.
People in Asia, and it's always like this. When you see somebody who is doing it for the first time, you're like, okay, we can do it as well. Maybe like we can try harder and stuff like this. So I think it's just a matter of time, you know, as we all get like almost equal in jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
So, here's a question. Are you, in terms of like you compete at different organizations like Polaris and Superfights and stuff like that, are you like obligated just to
No.
Okay.
No, I spoke with Leo Vera, to be honest.
Okay.
At some
that's
point.
what I was going. That's what I was going to ask. Actually.
It would be really nice, but like, to be honest, I'm not sure, but I don't see many 77 guys right now.
Not really. No.
It used to be like much more of them, like Canuto, Langak, Arcade, some Russian guys. Right now, I barely see like 77 guys. So, like, I would love to compete for one, but if I need to sign a contract for like 3 fights, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get like 2-3 matches per year, I don't really want to do it, you know. But I'm open to that. I would love to fight for one championship.
It's mostly
depends on the
guys
deal.
around Asia.
Depends on the deal. But it's going to be. It would be very nice. It would be very nice to compete in Japan. That would be It would be something else. To compete in some like fighting combat sports in Japan would be like one of my dreams for sure.
Yeah. What was that competition called again? The one with Sakuraba again, that team one.
Quintet.
Yeah, Quintet.
Man, so imagine that I supposed to be there. Like I had the chance to be there, but because it was like 7 days before the trials, I decided to don't do it because like I was scared of the jet lag, that I would be tired. Just like he said, just like Kamil said before, trials are you start at 9 a.m. and you end up like 10 p.m. You got the final at 9, let's say. So you can imagine how it's like mental thing. It's really mental
you
thing.
You need to be focused on all the time, all day.
Because like the American trials is like same amount of opponents, but then they get two
They have,
days,
I think,
right?
one fight more.
Yeah.
And
some of them, right? Because if you're like seeded, if you're one of the best guys, you get the better spots. So but it's like the change between like, I don't know, 150 competitors and 250 is like one match, right? Because like half of them is out after the first round, right? So it's not a big deal. But for us, it's still, I think 77, to be honest, I think 77 European trials are the hardest division.
Because that's the average as well, right?
Yeah,
Of
but,
everyone's size,
yeah, maybe European trials as a whole, it's not like as good at US trials, but specifically 77, I think is most competitive division in the world in terms of trials, in European trials. Yeah. Yeah, and we got only one day, so it's tough, man.
Everything
it's tough.
has to go right,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So if you don't recover correctly between some of the matches, it might be, that might be.
Yeah,
it.
the bracket is very important as well. You know, sometimes you get like the guys who are unknown, you just like get through them, submit them after 1 minute, like before 1 minute. And sometimes you get, I don't know, Langaker second round, Davis Asare third round, you know, Joseph Chen fourth round. And you need to get through all of these guys and get to the final. It's very, very tough to do it at one day.
And that's just to get to the Worlds as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Rapid Fire.
Okay, so I first.
Okay,
Let's
no
go.
problem. Because like most people, they get a little bit like awkward about the questions.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
So it's fast, yeah?
Okay, yeah. Okay, rapid fire quiz. Okay. Favorite book or current read?
David Goggins.
Gi or nogi?
Nogi for sure.
Okay. New wave or B team?
Beat him. Beat him. Beat him.
You made these
It's a very
questions, you know?
yeah.
Beat him. Beat him.
B team, okay. Do you have a competition walkout or hype up song? You know when like the fighters come out, UFC fighters come out, they pick their song. Do you
Yeah.
have a song that you would
Favorite?
choose? Yeah.
I don't have
You don't have
No.
okay. Day class or night class?
night class.
Night class, okay. You're the first one to ever say
night
that.
class, you know,
Yeah.
because every time when we teach Leglock camp, Mateusz teach in the morning,
Alright.
I teach in the evening.
Okay,
Night
okay.
class.
Already know my answer.
Okay. Favorite food?
Pizza.
Okay. Favorite jiu-jitsu brand?
I don't have, but I will have in few days.
Favorite submission?
Heel hook.
Okay. And what does a black belt mean to you?
Journey.
Journey. Okay. Good answers. All right. You ready?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Same questions again.
Born ready.
Favorite book or current read?
Maybe one of the favorite books that I've recently read in English, it would be like Mind of the Champion. I think it's very popular right now, right? But I'm not sure the author and if I say it correctly in English, you know, I know if it's that. That's
Fast. It's fast. Not so long.
Gi or nogi?
of course, Nogi, yeah.
New wave or B team?
Beat him.
You have to say B team.
That's a sneaky question, man.
It is, right?
You
It
want
is,
to get
yeah,
us in
yeah.
trouble.
Yeah. Some people didn't want to answer that question. Competition walkout or hype up song?
Some kind of Metallica song, I think.
Okay. Day class or night class?
Day class.
Class, yeah. Favorite food?
Pizza, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Italian food, yeah. Pizza,
Favorite
pasta.
jiu-jitsu brand?
Scramble, of course.
Oh, okay. Favorite submission?
Aoki-lock.
Aoki-lock. And what does a black belt mean to you?
Symbol of hard work.
Okay, good. That's awesome. So lastly, who would you like to thank?
You first. Come on.
Why I need to start first of the time? You don't want to talk too much, man.
Come on. Your turn.
So yeah, Matt from Scramble, man. Thank you very much for helping me out. It's been amazing to work with you guys. It's an honor to be a part of Scramble team. And yeah, that's the first guy that comes to my mind right now. Thank you, man.
Okay, so I want to thank you for this podcast, for our seminar, firstly.
It's easy answer, man.
Yes, and then
Something better.
I want to thank all of the people who joined to our Leglock camps all over the world. We love your support.
That's better.
Yeah, and I see right now, you know, we have a logo of Leglock
Yeah,
camp.
you guys both
and
tattooed that on
yeah,
your ankles. Yeah, we
have this
noticed.
tattoo.
Yeah, yeah,
and you know how many people ask me about this logo. They want to do the same tattoo as we do,
Yeah.
as we did. You know,
Take some money if they want to do
no, we will do a special discount for every camp if you will have Leglock camp tattoo. 10%
on your face. On your face.
discount of every Leglock camp as you sign up. If you have a Leglock camp tattoo, that's crazy. But we have a lot of good friends who go with us everywhere, you know. So we are really thankful for that, and we have a good friends because of Leglock camps, you know, all over the world.
All right. I think that's good. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Thank you.